Good morning, it's Saturday today, so this is a weekend what I eat in a day. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm having to eat. Here's my breakfast today. I've got scrambled egg, which is sin-free. I've got a lot of chopped tomatoes, which is speed, and 2 slices of bacon with the fat removed that's been dry fried. So this is sin-free and free for breakfast, and I shall catch you later. Oh, I've also got a cup of coffee, my second one of the day. So it's been a busy day. We've been out, we've cleared the garage, we've been to the tip, took Ewan to work, and now we're having a nice walk at the park with Luna. Hi, back from walking Luna, and we ended up doing 4.2 kilometres, which is a long way for Luna's little poorly legs, but she seems to have managed okay actually, so she's gone off to have a sleep now. I've got back and I've just sat and done my nails. So I've done, it's actually pale blue and like a lilac-y sort of pink. So these are gel nails, and I'll just show you the set that I bought because I've got it delivered off Amazon today. So I always think if you start doing things like your nails, it just makes you feel so much better about yourself. So this one is a Beatles set, it's called. And shake your hands as I'm holding it at a funny angle. And this is Pastel Paradise. And it's got some really nice pastel shades in here if you have a look, like pale yellows and greens. So I've used this one here and this one here. And then at the front you've got a base coat, although I didn't use that one. You've got a normal top coat, and then you've got a matte top coat as well, which should be quite nice. But the base coat I've used is this one, which I'd ordered, which is actually a peel it off base coat. I've not tried this one before. I was using the Sensational peel off base coat, and it'd gone really, well, I was at the bottom of it and it'd gone all thick and gloopy, so I had to throw it away. But yeah, my nails look really cute, look. They're not particularly long, and I've been sorting the garage out today, so they're in a bit of a bad shape, my hands, but yeah, I think they're quite nice and quite cute, and just sat and relaxed. Here's my nail lamp. So this one I actually bought. It's I think it's got 12. Does it say 12? I don't know if it says it on it or not. It's quite a strong, yeah, times 12 plus it says. This is quite, I think it's something like a 48 watt lamp. Where's the box? It's here. So this is one that I bought. So I actually bought this originally for doing resin craft. So actually no, it's 24 volt, but I think it's 48 watt. And obviously if you get a stronger lamp, they don't take so long to cure. So I bought this because it was advised as good for doing curing resin on key rings and things. But I've switched to doing it also so I can use it to do my nails, because I thought, why not? So yeah, that's the two I've got. I'll put, if I can still get a hold of them, I'll put a link, all my crochets down there. I'll put a link in the description to show you which ones I've been using. But I'm quite happy with both of them, to be honest. And this new nail polish is lovely. I really, really do like it. And like I say, I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in trying to do your own. But I'm not all about sort of going and getting stuff done, but I just thought, I do like having my nails painted. So hopefully if I can peel this off, it means if I get bored of the colour in a couple of days, I can just peel it off and then do them again. And I know it seems an expensive way of doing it, but it's better than going to the salon. That's what put me off gel nails. I don't like keeping the same colour for 2 weeks. I'm really funny that I get fed up really easily. So I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea now, and I'm going to go and take my crochet upstairs, and I'm going to go and sit and watch some TV and do some crochet. The house is really quiet. I think Eddie's upstairs on the top floor playing a game. Tom's gone to his girlfriend's, and I'm not sure if they've gone camping or something. Ewan's at work, so Chloe's not around today, so it's all quiet in the house. I think for tea, I was going to do a vegetable chilli, because it's always the boys that want meat. So because it's Eddie and I on our own, I thought I might take advantage of that and just to try and do some sort of vegetable chilli, so it'll be all speedy vegetables and quite sort of sin-free. So I might have a go at doing that. I might actually go and stick that on and stick it in the oven before I go upstairs, so it's cooking in my new pans. My eyes are really puffy. If anyone watched my rain update, you'll see that my eyes look really, really puffy, and it's my hay fever. I'm really dosed up on hay fever tablets, I'm putting eye drops in, but nothing seems to be working. It's really bad at the moment. It's just making me feel really sort of like tired and pretty shocking really, but it's just this time of year. But it's not even that nice today. We went out for the walk and it actually got quite chilly towards the end. I'm glad I got my jacket with me. We did stop off for a coffee in the little coffee shop, so that was quite nice. So yeah, so that's today so far, and I shall show you when I get my dinner ready. Decided that as it's nearly 6 o'clock, I'm going to get on with dinner and then I'm going to put it in the oven so I can prepare it on the stove, just sort of like bring it to the boil, and then I'm going to stick it in the oven so that it can sort of have a nice slow cook in there. I don't have a slow cooker currently, I've got my Instant Pot, but because this has got quite a lot of tomato in it, I think I'll just risk getting the burn notice. So I'm going to cut that out and just put it straight in the oven, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So I've got an assortment of vegetables out. Ignore this fruit, I've got this out just to chop up, to prepare, just so I can put it in containers. The strawberries are kind of getting a bit past it, so I need to go through and see which ones are okay. So ignore those. Over here I've got some butternut squash slices which I actually got reduced the other day. So I'm going to use those up. I'm actually going to chop them a bit smaller and stick them in. I've got some courgettes, I've got onions, some fresh garlic, some peppers, a random sweet potato, some carrots, and I've got some mixed beans, some baked beans and some chopped tomatoes, and then I'm also perhaps going to put some frozen veg in. But this is what I'm doing initially because these are the ones that are going to take a little while to cook. Courgettes not so much, but everything else might need a little bit more cooking. And then over here I've got all my spices that I'm going to put in. So I've got Italian herbs, some paprika, I've got some mild chilli powder, some cumin, some coriander leaf, ground coriander, bit of cayenne pepper, some garlic salt, some chilies and some tomato puree. So I think that's got half a sin in if you have a tablespoon of it. I think everything else is sin free. So if I make a big pot, I probably won't really have to count it, to be honest. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Just going to chop all my veggies up, sort of saute them off, get them all started in the pan. These are the new pans I've got, which are, you can stick them on the stove and in the oven, so it's got a tight fitting lid. So once I've prepared it in here on the stove, I'm going to stick it in the oven. So I'll try and remember to show you once I've got to the stage before it goes in the oven. Looking very orange. It's got carrots, butternut squash, onions and garlic at the moment. It's looking very, very orange. A bit more colour in here now, so it's got the courgettes in, and it's got a green and red pepper in addition to the butternut squash and the onion and garlic. I think I might miss out the sweet potato, because I think the butternut squash will probably give it enough sweetness as it is. I don't want to make it too sweet. I think I am going to put some green beans and sweet corn in, perhaps when it's nearly cooked, because if they're frozen they won't need as long. So I'm going to put all the seasonings in now, and then I'm going to throw in all the other bits. I have actually got out 2 vegetable stock cubes as well to go in, which I forgot to mention earlier. So I'm going to put all of the seasonings in, the chopped tomatoes and the beans, and I'll see how it looked. I considered putting in green lentils, but I've only got tinned and I don't know how they'll cope with going into the oven for an hour or so. So we'll see, but I think this will be okay as it is without anything else added to it. I'm not a happy bunny. So these, if you're interested, are the pans that I bought. They're called Berghoff Eurocast. If you see them at any food show, I would avoid at all costs because the demonstration is fantastic. You get sucked in, it looks amazing. Actually says on here quite clearly, oven-proof glass lids. Look at my glass lid. So I cooked it on the hob just to bring it up to a simmer, and I thought, right, I'm going to put it in the oven. This dish, obviously, is an oven-proof casserole dish. That's what it's designed for. He actually swapped as one of our dishes because I said I wanted one that was to go in the oven. So that's what it was. And I was busy tidying up, cleaning up, washing up. 15 minutes had gone and I heard a pop, and I opened the oven door and this was all over the oven. It says here, oven-proof glass lids. I only had it on a low light because I had it in for an hour, so I really do not understand what's gone off. It says, look, non-stick cookware, detachable handles and oven-proof glass lids that's suitable for hobs including induction. So I don't understand why it's done that. Luckily, they're supposed to have like a 5-year guarantee, and I literally just registered the guarantee yesterday because it's been sat on my desk and I've been busy with work. So I've registered my guarantee yesterday. But I'm livid. But yeah, it's supposed to have a 5-year warranty. I'm hoping the 5-year warranty does cover the lids. But I'm severely cross, if you wouldn't already know. So it's nearly 7 o'clock. I don't want to start cooking again. It's been a real long day, a really busy day clearing the garage and walking all that way. Eddie suggested getting a takeaway and I was really resistant, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for a chicken meat kebab. So it's like grilled chicken. The one near us is on skewers on a flat grill. So I know that'll be okay if I have that with some salad. But I'm really cross because I'm trying to really stay on plan. And I just don't have the time or energy to make anything else. I've got this delicious vegetable chilli on the go. And now look at it, I'm absolutely gutted if you can't already tell. Anyway, enough venting. I'm going to go, and I'm going to go and watch TV for a few minutes, and then I'm going to order something to eat. So next time I see you, I shall be probably stuffing my face, but I shall see you in a bit. It gets better. I've just read Exclusions of Warranty, and it says, where is it? Being made of glass, the glass lids are not covered by any warranty as they can easily accidentally be dropped, knocked or smashed. But please note that the metal knob will get hot to touch during cooking and should always be removed using oven gloves. So this 5-year warranty that was advertised is not worth the paper it's written on. I am so livid. These pans cost like £224, so I am really angry, and I am going to contact them and I am going to bloody slag them off right left and centre because I'm furious right now. Anyway, I shall see you later. Here's my food. So this is the chicken that's just done in the grill. I think there is a bit of oil on there, so I probably will count some sins for oil. And then I've just got some salad, but there isn't a huge amount here at all, to be honest. I think when I've had it previously, it's been far bigger than this. So I think I might still be hungry after I've had this, but I have got some strawberries and pineapple cut, so I'll just be able to have some fruit or something, I think. So I'm going to have this now and I shall catch you later. Good morning, it is Sunday today and I'm doing a what I eat in a day, part of my weekend one, and I'll show you what I'm having. This is what Eddie's just made. It is 20 to 12 now. We've been up for a while, just been sitting watching TV and chilling. I've been finishing some of my crochet squares off. Getting hungry, so I'm going to have this. So it'll probably be that we have this and then we'll have Sunday dinner. And then we'll end up skipping a meal again. I do that quite often, but it works out quite well for me. This has got sins in it, but I'll show you what I'm having. So I've got 2 bird's eye potato waffles. They're 2 sins each, so this is 4 sins in total. I've got baked beans, which are free, egg that's free, and there's bacon with the fat removed. So there's no speed on this plate, but I've not got a huge amount of speed left in, and hopefully when I make my Sunday dinner, I'll have loads of veg on there, so that I'll make up for it that way with speed. And I shall catch you later. Just come back from Home Bargains and I've bought some of these. So I've got some Pyramid Freeze Pops. These are strawberry flavour and it says on them that they are 4 calories each. So they look like this. So those like frozen, I think we used to call them jubblies when I was younger. And then they've got some Vimto sort of ice pops. And these are 1 calorie each. So I'm guessing it'll be like half a sin. I've tried scanning them, they're not coming up, but they are quite low, 4 calories and 1 calorie. So it definitely should only be about half a sin. So I'm going to stick them in the freezer so they've got them as a nice cold snack. I also bought a little stand fan just there for my Peloton because I get really hot when I'm on the Peloton when it's warm. So I thought, I saw one, I'm just going to pick it up. And then the other thing I've been doing this morning, the other thing I bought was like some cleaning stuff. So I bought some more Flash bleach and some deep clean hygiene, and then apart from that it was just like toothpaste and some deodorant for me, and that was it. Didn't really buy an awful lot else because I just went in with the lads because Tom went to look for some pre-workout, which they didn't have the one he wanted, so he didn't get one. The other thing I've been working on this morning was sorting my office and studio out, so it's not perfect, it's still a work in progress, but I'll just show you quickly. So if you've been watching my videos, you'd have seen this before. It used to be on its side the other way. So I've done it now so that it's lower so that we can put the printers on top and I can reach them easily. Just bought that wool in Home Bargains as well. That was the other thing I bought. So yeah, I don't know if I like it this way or not. I've had to move this cupboard, which is a real dodgy old cupboard, to the end, and I will replace it when I find something to fit, but it's got quite a lot of of my vinyl and stuff on there at the moment, so I've had to leave it where it is. Still working on the stuff that's over here on my desk. So I used to work in the back of the living room. I've got a dual monitor set up there as well as down here. But now that Ewan works mainly nights, I just found it is easier to work down here. And then if Chloe comes over to work on stuff for the shop, we can sort of chat about stuff whilst I'm working. So it works out quite well, really. So I think I might have a measure and see whether there's any way of turning the desks around so that I can accommodate 2 of the desks in here, the big ones, because that saves me having to go out and buy another one. Originally I was going to try and get a long one from IKEA for the back of the room and then a shorter one to go along the side. But I don't really want to spend any more money. With money being tight like it is at the moment, I'd rather not if we've got the desk that we have got. So I might just see whether I can change it around. Have a play around with measurements and see whether there's any way it'll work, because I don't know whether I could fit a desk under the window and then put one along this wall, so that way then we're using more of the space. Might have a play around. You might see it's changed again next time you see it. I'm certainly not going to go moving desks today because my setup, because I've got my monitors on it, is quite difficult to move, so I'd want some help. But anyway, that's where I am. I managed to already ping off a couple of my nails. At least I know the removable peel off nail base works, because I don't want to be left with ruined nails and they actually feel like they've not had anything on them. But obviously I did the nails not realising that I was going to be doing a lot of cleaning and so all that cupboard, I've scrubbed it all down. Although it's not been up for very long, it was really dusty. So when you're doing lots of cleaning and lifting and various other things, there's always a chance you're going to end up losing a nail. I should wear rubber gloves but never do. So anyway, I'm chattering away about nothing. I shall catch you in a bit, probably when I start to put my dinner on. I've got a roast pork joint out of the freezer yesterday defrosting, so we'll be having that for tea, with some potatoes and some veg. It's Sunday dinner, so I'll catch you in a bit. Here's my roast dinner today. So I've gone for mashed potato. This has got some skim milk out of my Healthy Extra A in there, and it's also got some of the Aldi Norpack Lighter, which I'm counting at 1.5 sins, even though I didn't put a huge amount in between us and there's loads left over. I've got green beans for speed, sweet corn, a tiny bit in there that's free. I've got roasted onions and carrots. They've been roasted with some chilli jam, so I'm counting 1.5 sins for the chilli jam. Again, I'm over counting there, I think, because I put 2 tablespoons in and it's shared between 3 of us. But I'd rather over count. And then I've got roast pork, which is sin free. That's all speed. And I've got some gravy over the top. Again, I've counted 100 mils of gravy, but I know there was only about 150 when I dished mine and Edison out, so I think I put 1.5 sins for that as well. So I think this is down as 4.5 sins for my dinner in total. I've tracked it in my app, but I'm looking forward to it, and I shall catch you later. Here's my pudding. I've got a 1/2 sin jelly, which is the sugar-free one. I've got 3 of the meringues for 1.5 sins, and I've got some of the Lindell's white chocolate kvarg. So this takes me up to 15 sins for the day, so this will be me finished, and I shall catch you again tomorrow. Just realised that I've done a classic me and not really closed my video out properly. So that was my weekend, Saturday, Sunday on plan, and they were both good days. I went up to my sins yesterday, but I'm allowed to do that, and like I say, I overcounted my sins for my dinner anyway, so I'm quite happy. So yeah, that's the end of my weekend. I have recorded today. Today's Monday. I'm not sure when I'll get a chance to edit and upload it, where it's a bit crazy, but I thought I'd get my weekend one done. When I looked at my footage from last week, I just thought it'd be so confusing uploading it now when it's over a week later. So I decided just to abandon it and start afresh. So that's what I've done. You can hear Luna hopping around just outside the door over there. What are you doing, Luna? What are you doing? So she's already been out for a walk today, so I'll talk to you about that in tomorrow's video. Anyway, I'm going to get this uploaded and I shall see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.